All right, we are here. This is going to be over worksheet 1.5b. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with this, and we'll get it going then. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on just number 1, just to make sure you remember how to do that. We're going to do it on a separate sheet of paper. There's just not really room to do it on this paper, and I expect you also to do it on a separate sheet of paper. So 1.5. So we'll start with number 1. I'm going to write it down. X plus 3 equals 6. And I'll make sure I'm a little straighter here. There we go. So we're going to do a little cross multiplication here. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to protect this real quick. And cross multiply. So we are very crooked. So we got 10x plus 3 equals 30. Distribute property. 10 times x is 10x. 10 times 3 is 30. Equals 30. Well, we're going to subtract 30. Subtract 30. We get 10x equals 0. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. Well, I guess x equals 0. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and move on to number 9. Okay, we're going to look at number 9 and see how to do that. We don't have to do distribute property, we just have to combine like terms. So we are going to go ahead and write that down here. So this is number 9. And so here we go with that. Okay, so that is 11 equals 6x plus 5x. Let's look at like terms. The left is fine, but the right, we need to combine these two terms. Those are like terms. We're going to get 11 equals 11x. Divide by 11. Divide by 11. We're going to flip around the answer and say x equals 1, and we're done. So moving on down the road, let's go into something a little bit harder. Let's go ahead and look at 14. Let's go ahead and look at 14. So I'm going to get that written down. Make sure it's straight-ish. 14, negative 2 plus 2, 8x plus 1 equals 112. All right. We're going to start with the distribute property. Okay, here's the distribute property right here. Do not add this 2 and this 2 together. We start with the distribute property. We're going to distribute this 2 here and here. I'm going to rewrite my stuff and things. Minus 2 plus 2 times 8 is 16x. 2 times 1 is 2 equals 112. Combine like terms. It looks to me like my like terms are here and here. And when we talk about combine like terms, we add them together. So it looks to me like we got a negative 2 plus a 2, which is 0. So all I have on this side is 16x equals 112. Divide by 16. Divide by 16. And so you just put that in your little calculator thing. And you should get 7. All right. Moving down the road, let's see if anything is hard. Well, I see several things that are pretty hard on here. So let's go ahead and just do one more and see if we can get it done. Let's do 15. Okay, we're looking here at 15. Let's get that one done. All right, so we're going to mark 15 down here. 15 is negative 8b minus 6b plus 4 equals negative 122. All right, again, we're going to look for tricky parts, and here's the trickiest part. That negative, change it to plus a negative. So when you distribute, you will distribute that negative. Okay? So let's go ahead and distribute this right here and right here. There we go. Right here and right here. So we will go ahead and do that real quick. Minus 8b plus a negative 6b, and that would be a negative 24 equals negative 122. Combined like terms, we got a negative 6 and a negative 8b. So we're going to combine those up. That would end up being a negative 14b minus 24 equals negative 122. Let's add that 24. I get negative 14b equals 146. Well, no, not 146. That's a negative. So we are going to subtract it, and we're going to get a negative 98. So be careful about those negative signs. Almost made a mistake. We'll see when we get to the end. Divide by negative 14. So we'll see our answer should be 7. Negative, negative, positive. That's good. So we get a 7. So basically that's it. I'm going to straighten it up a little bit. My hand tends to move it. So that's what your paper should look like. Remember, this is a 30 problem paper, which is supposed to take 2 days. So that's 15 problems a day, and I do expect all the work to be shown. When we take a test, I will look for all of this. So until next time, see ya later. Bye. Uh-oh.